Hi, welcome back to the Senior Network. We are now joined by Misty Phillips, Navion Senior Solutions. Great to see you, girl.
Hi, Gregg.
You look great. It's summertime.
You.
Got
Yes,
a tan.
sir. I'm excited.
Tell me what's going on in your world.
So we have some real exciting changes coming up at Navion. Our island communities have made some transitions just within the past couple of weeks, actually, so I'm very excited to tell y'all about those. The first transition that's pretty big in our world is we are taking our blended community, our largest community also at 15 Main Street, and we are changing it into an all-independent living community.
Oh, great.
So good news about that is we have a place for our assisted living folks who are currently residing in that community. Those folks will be transitioning to Village Cove down at 80 Main. So really excited about that transition. I think it gives us the continuum of care. It flows a little better when you're not competing against yourself, selling two assisted livings.
Good point.
So I do think that this is going to be a great move for the network and the campus, as we're going to be calling it, because then we'll have independent, assisted, and memory care. So we're very excited.
And for the folks that don't know, explain a little bit, what do you mean by independent living?
So independent living is essentially renting an apartment with services. So you're coming in as an independent person. We don't provide medical care in that community, although we do have a therapy office in that community that offers physical, occupational, and speech therapy. And then we will also be setting up a home care office independently, subcontracted and owned and operated by a separate company. But they'll be there to offer their services to independent folks as well. And then you have meals, and you have some laundry and housekeeping services, transportation services, and activities. So you still have some of the services that were there before, but it's just not providing the nursing piece.
Exactly. And so the next step in that continuum of care, obviously, as we age, and we all do,
yes, sir,
and we need some more assistance, that's when you mean moving towards the assisted living, correct? In the same community.
Correct. Well, now it will be housed at Village Cove.
Right.
So they would move down the street just about a quarter of a mile. And we're actually excited to be able to move everybody. They don't have to provide their moving services. We take care of all of that. And assisted living does provide 24-hour nursing availability and care. So then memory care is the next component for some who need it. Not everyone certainly needs memory care in their life, but that is for those folks with memory and dementia issues. We have a locked community with a variety of services in order to make sure that they're safe.
Absolutely.
And quality of life is as high as possible.
Absolutely. Explain a little bit, you don't have to give details, but how does the pricing structure work with something like that as independent assisted living?
Sure. So pricing structure is basically you have a what's called a basic service rate, which is essentially room and board, and meals and transportation and all of that into one bundle. The other bundle would be your care and your medication management, and that is all person-centered based on an individual's needs. That can be zero care, or that can be almost full care, almost up to a skilled nursing. As much as our licensor will allow us to do under assisted living regulations, we are able to do that for our folks.
Awesome, great. Now, what about, I know we've come through this pandemic, we're coming out. How have things changed now with you guys? Are you pretty much open to the communities?
We are. We're so excited. Our families are back. We had our first Friends and Family Night last week.
Awesome.
And we did a barbecue theme, and we had the red and white gingham, and we had almost 80 people in our little Village Cove community, so it was fantastic. So please check out our Facebook page for those events and to see videos and photos of those. There's a lot that goes on in these communities that people do not know about.
Exactly. I know you guys do a great job at posting out there.
Thank
so
you.
They can see
we try.
that. And you've got the website.
Yes, of course.
So if folks listening and watching now are interested, they can just reach out to you directly there?
They can. Actually, I am area of Director of Sales and Marketing now. So I am over all three communities in the sales and marketing domain, and Jennifer Napolitano has been promoted to Area Director of Operations. So now she is over all three communities in the operations realm.
Congratulations to you. I didn't know that. That's great news. Thank you as usual, Misty. Great information.
Thanks, Gregg.
Stay with us. We will be right back here on the Senior Network.